surface data, visible satellite, mesoanalysis. That's going to be your best bet when out en route to your target and when you're at your target waiting for storm initiation and seeing if you need to adjust. Observed data is always king on chase days. Once you're out heading to your target, the models should go away. You should ignore the models. Do not look at those convection allowing models. They're really notorious for kind of flip-flopping back and forth from run to run. One run can show a lot of storms in your target area. The next run can take them all away and it can be completely dry. And then the next run can have storms again. The next run after that can be dry once again. They just often don't have a great handle on how things are going in a given environment. So just be aware of that. Always rely on your observational data, as what's actually happening in your target area with the environment is much more important than what the models are estimating is going to happen in the environment. Models, again, are just a best guess. So using the observed data is critically important when you're en route to your target and when you've arrived at your target. That way you can adjust as needed based on what's actually happening.
Join our channel membership and unlock instant access to full-length storm chasing presentations. Click the subscribe button below and then select join, or just click the join button on our profile page.
Now, once you're at your target, again, continue to use your observational data and use your eyes. A lot of people forget that. You should be using your eyes. Look at the cloud fields. You should be looking for cumulus clouds, those puffy cauliflower type clouds with vertical development. They should be growing a little bit in the vertical. You should not see a just gray overcast sky. That's never good because, as we talked about before, you want to see more of that sunshine to help build that instability, to erode that cap, the cap on the atmosphere, and actually build instability. If you have a thick cloud deck that the sun can't really penetrate through, you're not going to get a lot of heating at the surface, and therefore you're not going to build as much instability. And high-level clouds, thick clouds aloft can really ruin an environment. So always use your eyes. Look for those puffy cumulus clouds with vertical development. Look for boundaries. Sometimes you can see actual boundaries in the environment. You'll see just a line of clouds by itself. That could be a boundary to give you a clue of where you should go. Your eyes are one of the most important tools once you're actually out at your target area, along with the observational data. Once you're at your target, be sure to use that observational data. Continue to use those observational tools and your eyes to help you know where to go as far as storm initiation goes, and if you need to adjust at all as far as your target goes. Once storms develop, there are several different features that you can look for to determine whether or not your storm is turning into a supercell and may produce tornadoes. The first of these is a rain-free base. And a rain-free base is, as it sounds, it's an updraft base with no precipitation under it. This occurs as the rain and precipitation of the downdraft is displaced from the warm, moist air of the updraft. Wind shear allows the updraft to tilt and rotate, and that tilting of the updraft displaces the rain-cooled downdraft from the warm, moist updraft. As that happens, you'll see a rain-free updraft base develop. So a rain-free base is a telltale sign that your storm is developing into a supercell.
Remember to check out those links in the description below, and then watch another video.